everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not going to be a makeup related video. I thought I would kind of do a recap so far of my pregnancy. If you guys did not know, I am pregnant and expecting my second child, and I was supposed to do a lot more of these videos, like one after my first trimester and one after my second, so they'd be a little bit more sporadic instead of like clumping it all into one. But as you know, I suck at consistently filming, so I want to apologize for that if you guys have been wondering where I'm at. And so yeah, I thought I'd just kind of do a general basis update of my pregnancy. For those of you who don't follow me on social media or don't know me personally, I kind of wanted to just document this for myself as well. So if you guys are interested in kind of knowing my journey so far, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I think the first thing I should address is how I found out I was pregnant. Was it planned? Was it not? All of that. So I found out I was pregnant when I was 6 weeks along. So it is, it was pretty early in my pregnancy. And the way I found out is because I had missed my period, and it'd been a couple days since it, was supposed to start. And I had a little app that I would track my period, because I myself have a very regular period, so mine's always consistent and it's either off by like a day or two. And so I'd use that app just to kind of like prepare myself, like, oh, it's coming along, it's coming in a couple days. So I would use that to kind of just help me. But I will say this baby was kind of planned. We weren't really trying, but we also weren't preventing. We knew we wanted to have a second baby, and it could have been like, it was like around the right time we wanted to. I have a daughter already. She's a 3.5 now, and so I was thinking it was about the right time now. She's 3, she's older, she's out of diaper, she's potty trained, she's kind of like her own little person, and so I thought it was starting to be a good time to where they wouldn't be too far apart or too close. So I used that app to also let me know when like I was ovulating, all of that stuff. If you guys are bored with that, basically when you're ovulating is like when you have the highest chance of getting pregnant. So I would tell Anthony, my boyfriend, like, kind of hint at him and be like, oh, I'm ovulating these days. And if we happen to do the, it's kind of weird to say, but basically we knew it was in that high chance, and we didn't care if, we took care of ourselves and stuff. And like I said, we've been wanting another kid and we've been thinking about it. So like I said, we were trying, but not trying. Like, we weren't super strict on it, and we're like, we're going to do this, 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 and this, and we've got to follow the schedule. And, I wasn't crazy like that. We just kind of just saw how it went, and it kind of worked, because yeah, my period was like 5 days late. I bought a pregnancy test and I took it, and like literally within 5 seconds the line was there. It was bright, the brightest it could be. I saw the 2 lines and I was like stunned. I knew, like I said, we were kind of trying, but I didn't think it was gonna happen so quick. It was only like a month of really trying, kind of. It's kind of weird to say. But yeah, the line came up super fast, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. And I was really happy. I still didn't believe it at first though. I took a second pregnancy test just to make sure, even though the first one was like super obvious and clear and it came up so quick. But I took a second one just to be safe, and yeah, that one came up like right away too. So I made an appointment, and like I said, I found out I was 6 weeks along, and yeah. So I found out in June. It was actually like right before my birthday, so it was like a good birthday present for me. And so I was gonna wait to tell Anthony until Father's Day, because Father's Day is in June, And I found out like June 4th was when I went to the doctor and like fully confirmed it. And Father's Day wasn't until like the 21st or something. I'm like, I cannot hold this in from Anthony for like another 2 weeks. I was just like so excited, and to tell him more because he was the one that was like really wanting a baby. And so I know he was gonna be like super excited. And so what I did is, after I had my doctor's appointment and got the ultrasound, I made him a little card, and I will insert a video of his reaction. But basically I made him a little card that in the front it said, roses are red, violets are blue, Cupid's been busy. And then you would open the card and it'd say, because you're gonna be a daddy of 2. And then I would hand him the ultrasound to look at it, and just the smile on his face, and he just was like kind of like, what? Like, for real? And he didn't believe me at first, like, is this a real ultrasound? Let me make sure it's real. I'm like, yes, it's real. Hurry up. Put down your pizza. Oh my god. Worst thing.
What's that? Red, violets, and blue. Cupid's been busy. No way. Are you serious?
No.
Where are you going? I thought we were done. Being part of this family means being here for this family. I don't want to see you end up like Mama Coco's Papa. Never mention that. She's better off forgotten. You're the one who...
Make sure she's right.
It's real.
Bullshit.
Swear. And how Catalina kind of took it, you know, she's a baby, so I told her, you know, oh, you can have a baby, brother or sister, and I don't think she got it at first, but now she's like fully knows there's a, a baby in mommy's tummy, and she's super excited, and she always comes and touches her or touches the baby when it's moving. And it's funny because I like put her hand there and she'll say, oh, it kicked me. And she's really excited to be a big sister, I think, so far. So we'll see how it goes when they meet. So some of the symptoms that I got in my first trimester is the same symptoms I got with my first. I was nauseous all the time. I threw up every single day, and I just didn't have an appetite. I actually lost weight. I think in the first trimester going into my second, I was down 15 pounds, which, I mean, it's not as scary as it sounds when I'm saying it. I was a little bit, I was overweight for my height, you could say. So it wasn't really a big deal that I was losing weight, because I wasn't super skinny when I started. So I actually was kind of like, oh, I'm losing weight. I lost my double chin a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell. But yeah, I threw up every single day. I was miserable. I could not really eat that much because I just didn't have an appetite because I'd always throw up. Luckily with her, it was just morning sickness, so it'd be in the morning every day, and then maybe sometimes throughout the day. With Catalina, I threw up all the time. When I would eat something, I'd throw it up, and it was just not good. And I mean, I've done that sometimes now. But basically, I was just very sick, and that went up all the way until 24 weeks. It went on past the first trimester. I was in my second trimester, and I still felt that way. I still threw up every day. And now that I am 32 weeks along, it stopped about 6 to 7 weeks ago, to where I wasn't throwing up every single day. It sounds so gross talking about it, and like I don't think people like to hear about throw up, but one little scary thing that did happen in my first trimester, like right when I hit second at my 13 weeks, I had a bit of a scare. I had went to the, okay, so this is too much TMI. You can click out of this video. If you're an adult, you can handle this, but if you're kind of younger, don't want to hear about this stuff, I would suggest kind of leaving now, just because I don't want to gross you guys out. But anyways, when I was 13 weeks, I was home and I went to the bathroom. I went pee, and when I wiped, I noticed a blood clot like the size of a quarter. It was pretty big, and it freaked the crap out of me because, you know, obviously that's like the first trimester is the biggest chance you have to miscarry, and everything had been normal and stuff, but and like I wasn't in any pain. I did, you know, have a blood clot, and so I got really scared thinking I was miscarrying, and I went to the doctor the next day. So like I wasn't, like I obviously cried and was like worried because I never had that issue before with Catalina, and so it was just something I never experienced before. And I know you can spot and stuff, but like a blood clot, like I don't think that's normal. And so I was kind of freaking out, but like I said, I wasn't in any pain, so that was a good sign. So I went to the doctor the next day, and we had a really strong heartbeat, and I saw the baby, and it just, I relieved myself and knew everything was okay. And the doctor said it could have been just a collection of blood between me and the baby, and it just like wanted just to flush out. So the baby was fine and everything was normal. So that was like the only real complication. It's not even a complication, it was just like a scare for me this entire time. Second trimester was similar to the first. Still nauseous, like I said. I still was throwing up and everything. But I was getting a lot of headaches now in my second trimester, and I never ever get headaches. And I noticed I was getting so many headaches, and they sucked. I never, like, I commend those of you who like have headaches all the time and deal with it. Like I couldn't even, like, oh, it was so miserable.
1, 2. Look at Anthony. Hurry up!
How does it feel like?
What does it feel like?
It's gonna be easier.
Yo, put on a shoe.
1, 2, 3. Sorry, Anthony. Congratulations. I'm done.
We obviously wanted a boy because we already have a girl, and my boyfriend just, you know, he's a typical man, wanted his boy, but it's a girl. We're having another little baby girl, and I even have my little like old wives' tale board that I made for my gender reveal. And even like here, the score is girl and boy was losing. But I did have some symptoms that, you know, was boy stuff, but me and Anthony already knew it was going to be a girl, but we were really hopeful it was going to be a boy, and so we were a little sad at first, but of course we couldn't be happier now that we're having another little girl. Catalina really wanted a little sister. From the beginning, she kept saying it was a girl, and I'd ask her, do you want a brother or a sister? And she'd always say sister. And so she basically knew before we did, because she called it from the beginning. I'm just really excited, and I will do like a labor and delivery story once I have her. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, let me know. I would love to do like a Q&A of my pregnancy. I just kind of try to like put it all together up to this time. I really wish I could have stuck to like doing separate videos for each trimester, but like I said, being pregnant, I lost a lot of my energy. I was coaching volleyball too, so that took up a lot of my time, and Yes, I was coaching volleyball while pregnant, and I played and everything was fine. I even dived, but I didn't land on my stomach. Don't worry. And I am going to show you guys my pregnancy belly. I'm not going to lift my shirt up because I'm insecure and I have stretch marks and I don't want to show that up to the whole world. So this is my belly at 32 weeks along. She's very much in there and huge. I think that's the end of the video. If I missed anything, I'll address it in a different video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, if you guys cared about that stuff, but I know some people are really interested into like pregnancy things. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also comment down anything down below you guys want to know. If you guys have any questions for me, anything you've gone through that you just want to see if it's normal and all that. We kind of can just talk all in the comments because pregnancy is so different for everybody. So yeah, that is all I have to say. You guys have a great day and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!